Brad Wharton here for Cage Warriors in sunny Amman, Jordan. Well, not that sunny Amman, Jordan, but warm and beautiful Amman, Jordan. And I'm joined by one half of this Friday night's Cage Warriors Fight Night 11 main event, Jack Mason. Jack, great to have you back in Jordan again, and thanks for your time.
Brilliant to be back.
So I guess the first thing I want to ask you is just to rewind a little bit. You were out in Cage Warriors not too long ago, fought in Dublin against Ben Alloway. Where are you with that fight now? Because I spoke to you after the fight, and you were convinced that you put in enough work to win the fight. How do you feel now, having some time to reflect, and generally your opinion of this?
Yeah, it only took me a couple of days to reflect. Like I was in the fight, I was absolutely adamant that I had it won. I couldn't see any way that I'd lost it. And then when I watched it back on the replay on the Monday night, I was like, well, to be fair, could have gone either way. It was that close, and I needed to do more to really take that victory, and I didn't do it, so I need to do it this time out.
Was that part of your reason to get back in there straight away? Because a very quick turnaround, really, just over 5 weeks, I believe, since you last competed.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like 1st of March, so I think 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Yeah, like definitely. Especially after I don't know, anyone competitive. If you have a close loss, you definitely want to get back in there straight away and put it right. So that's what I want to do.
Cool. You're fighting Patrick Vallee. I think I'm right in saying that you actually trained with him at some point for a short while. I mean, if that's the case, you correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. I think after he beat Andrew Princhard at Bama, put on a excellent grappling display there and got the win. We were there, and Luke Barnett was fighting that night, and basically we became friends. Invited him over to train. He's been over a few times and stuff. He's a great guy, exceptional fighter. So it's a good challenge for me.
I mean, you're one of those guys who really model professionals as far as the sport goes. Does it bother you at all fighting someone that you've trained with, or it's just business kind of thing?
No, it's my 40th fight. I've never actually fought anyone that I've done in training with, so it's a new experience for me. So another challenge, and I don't think it gives me any advantage fighting a guy that I've trained with before, because I know what he's good at, but he also knows what I'm good at. So it'll be an interesting fight.
So the fight's sort of been talked about for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks or something. It was confirmed about 2 weeks ago. Like, when you're preparing for a fight, how is it different for you to prepare for a fight that you've maybe got on like 3 weeks notice, as opposed to when you've got 8 weeks notice? What changes in your preparations?
I guess I think any MMA fighter will tell you, as soon as you get a name for a fight, that's all you think about it. If you're sitting at your desk at work, or you just about before you go to sleep, you always think about that person and fighting that person. So if you don't have a name, it's very hard to get focused in camp, I think, from my point of view anyway. And it's a bit hard, as you're not necessarily training for a specific person in a fight, but 3 weeks is enough time to prepare for someone, so it should be good.
This is your 40th pro fight in MMA, which is a massive achievement in itself. What is it that keeps you motivated through so many fights? And have you got like an end goal? You aiming for 50, you aiming for 60? Or what's it like?
I still feel like a beginner, to be honest. I still don't feel like I've achieved my full potential at all. So I just enjoy it. I really do. Like, 40 does sound like a good milestone, but it's cool. But I'm just looking forward to continuing to fight, and just getting all the experiences that go along with it. And MMA's been an amazing part of my life, and wouldn't change it for a world. So.
I hear a very similar thing from guys like Sean Carter and Arnold Allen. There's a lot of good stuff going on at BKK, and a lot of guys coming up. What's the mood like at the moment in BKK? So you guys are all kind of, you come from the UK scene and now fighting internationally. What's the vibe like in the gym right now, and what's it like, training alongside these young guys coming up?
Yeah, I started BKK with a guy called Tim Stokes and Steve May, 1st of January 2011. So, those guys have, Arnold was 15 when he first started, and it's
little Arnold, and not so little anymore.
Yeah. But it's just been like, we've just grown as a team so much from there, and it just comes down to the atmosphere. Like, every training session is just fun, and it's just lots of banter and piss taking going on, but it builds through a great atmosphere, and great team situations, and we have some good nights out, and we all go out and party together and stuff, as well as train. So it's just a brilliant atmosphere, and we all love to fight, we all love to train, and one of the big things about BKK is if you don't turn up for training, everyone will be on your case about it. Like, why weren't you here? And that, I think that's good, because it gives people pressure to turn up to train. I train at other gyms, and a lot of people train when they feel like it, or when they've got a fight coming up, and it's just not the same at BKK. It's like everyone's there all the time.
Good stuff, man. Well, yeah, the results speak for themselves. Jack, thank you for your time. We'll let you get on with your weight cut and stuff now. You can see Jack this Friday night in the main event of Cage Warriors Fight Night 11 from right here in Amman, Jordan. Do not miss all the action. Go to cagewarriors.com for viewing details, and of course get us on social media at Cage Warriors.